All right. Well, here we are. How's it going, Michelle?
It's going. How are
Uh,
you?
hey, I'm doing great. So, thanks for taking the time to do this second part of the client spotlight. We met yesterday to do the first part, and here we are, the second part. And this is really the idea with this is really to get more details and give more insight. Before it was just general overview, but here we can give a little bit of extra insight. This video is a little longer than the part one, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. All right. So, um, how does it feel now that you have lost 21 pounds, 7.6% body fat, and over 24 inches off your body? How does it feel?
It feels pretty awesome.
I bet.
uh, Sometimes it doesn't feel real, you know, uh, but it feels great. I'm really proud of myself. So,
So when you say like it doesn't feel real, like how do you mean
um, I don't know. Like sometimes when I look in the mirror, I'm like, wait, that's me. Like I
that?
don't know. I like this. I'm not even used to it. I didn't know that I could do this with my body. That I could in such good shape. It just sounds, I don't know, just
it,
it's
it,
crazy.
it,
It's a really good feeling.
it's awesome, awesome. It's so good, right? It's so
Right.
awesome that it seems unreal. But
Pretty much.
the best part is, right? The best part is that it is absolutely real. You can pinch yourself just to make sure
Yeah,
that
I do
that
that
you're awake and
sometimes.
that you're not dreaming, and that. But the best part about it is that you created it. You did the work to make it happen, and I think that's even more rewarding than, like, let's say someone who just went and had surgery and had all the fat sucked out of their gut or whatever. You put in the work, and I feel like it is that much more rewarding when you get the prize that you ultimately wanted, when you didn't do anything to cheat or anything like that to get yourself there. You put in the hard work and you got the results for it.
Yeah.
So you've seen our profile picture, obviously, because you are the profile picture currently as we are
Yeah.
recording this. So give me, when you first saw that before and after picture, like, what was like the first couple of thoughts that came to your mind? I know when I saw, I was like, wow, I didn't even, I see you here every day, and I don't even remember, you know, that you, like, when you first started, and all I when I see you here today, I don't even remember that you. But what was your first thoughts when you seen that, when I sent that over to you?
Well, first I showed my husband and I was like, did he just Photoshop those arms? Because I don't know that my arms look like that. That was my first thought. But um, no, I think I was really shocked by the before picture because I've always worked out on some level. And so when I came to Max Impact, I didn't really think I had that much to lose. And so I just seeing that picture, um, I don't know, it surprised me because I thought I was in better shape, and not that I was in terrible shape when I came there, but
Absolutely, by no
um,
means.
it was just shocking to see that there was that much of a difference that I didn't even realize. You know, I knew I had been making progress, and I could look at the numbers, but to see the pictures side by side was really shocking to me.
Yes, yes. And so now you got the guns. You feel free to flex the guns on camera. I mean,
Um,
as we do
yeah,
this,
still don't have a good like flex down. I gotta practice that.
gotta we
So
gotta we gotta work on the flex. Hey, the
yeah.
muscle is there, my friend. We worked on that a little bit, but no worries. You can clearly see the guns. You can clearly see you have great arms, and and the proof is in the pudding, and obviously a big difference from where you started when you first got here to where you are today. Um, so what was your training like? Now, obviously, when you came here, you didn't feel like you had that much to lose. You wanted to, tone up and do things like that, obviously. But
hmm
what were you doing before you got here? Because you didn't come in here like extremely out of shape or anything like that.
Yeah. I did mostly cardio work, a few different fitness classes, videos. I really liked. I don't do them much anymore, but Tracy Anderson videos, a lot of like toning stuff, but not with weight. And running, I ran quite a bit, elliptical, mostly just cardio stuff, and a lot more often than I'm actually working out now.
Okay, so wait, so you did more cardio more often previously
Yes.
and got okay, so how was the progress with that? Let me ask you. I'm not gonna come to any conclusions.
I think it was just slow and steady, and like I said, I wasn't unhappy with my body or how I felt, but I always saw pictures and saw other people that were a lot more toned, and like thought if I just kept running or I just kept doing these videos that I would, get that as well. And it clearly wasn't happening before. So,
yeah. So do you think the training style change, even though you're working out less now, right, has really made the difference for you where, obviously we incorporate strength training and all the other things into our workouts?
Yeah, I definitely think incorporating all the weights, the strength training, which was something I was kind of afraid of before because I thought that the weights equaled, big muscles. I didn't want to look like bodybuilders you see on TV, or like you can flex your guns and
well, you didn't want those. That's too big.
I don't want those. And that's what I thought I would get from, doing weights. I thought cardio kind of equaled slimming and toning and more of that lean look that I was striving after.
Got it. And, I find that a lot of women come in when they start here, they have that same assumption that, hey, if I lift, heavy weights, then I'm going to, start looking like a man or looking like, some of those women that you see in the magazines that are like taking testosterone and stuff like that. I always explain, like, women don't have enough testosterone in their body to get muscles like a man. And those that you do see that look like that are taking testosterone, and no one that walks in here has intentions on taking testosterone and stuff like that.
Right.
But what you found is that it's you work out a little bit. I hate to say this, less, but you've gotten even more results because obviously strength training helps with not only helping you tone but increase your metabolism and all that and all those things. So you're burning more calories sitting in your chair talking to me than you were by just doing cardio alone. That doesn't quite boost your metabolism nearly as much.
Right.
So that's an you know what, that's the first time I knew it, but that's the first time I've actually heard someone's say it, like, I was working out harder doing cardio and got less results, and now I started strength training. And I'm assuming you still do cardio and things like that now.
Yeah, but I did a lot for the first few months at Max Impact. I was, on the days I wasn't coming to boot camp, I was getting up and running or doing other cardio. And, the past probably 3 months, I've really cut back on that. I come to boot camp, and then when I feel like it, I go for a run, or I'll go to a Saturday boot camp, which is, mostly cardio. But I found a really nice balance where I don't feel like I have to be working out every day.
And you still get to look great and have the body you want, and it sounds like you have a nice balance within.
Yes.
You have a nice balance, but you still, you're enjoying life, but you're also a fitter, obviously more strong, more toned version of yourself, but you also have balance in your life. That's awesome.
Yes, it feels really good.
Awesome. Well, that's what it's all about, right? That's what life is about. Feeling good, feeling great, looking great, and at the end of the day, becoming the best version of yourself. So
exactly.
So let's talk about your nutrition a little bit. From what I understand, it doesn't seem like there's a huge difference from when you start to where you are now, but what are some of the subtle differences, if you will?
Yeah, so I've always been pretty conscious about the food that I eat. A long time ago, I had I had issues with sugar and carbs, and anyone that follows me on social media knows I'm a big advocate for gut health. And so once I started that journey to my health and wellness, I really kind of kicked that addiction to the curb. But once coming to Max Impact, I learned a lot about focusing on my macronutrients, the protein, carb, fat ratios.
Yep.
And I've worked on keeping my protein intake around 40%, sometimes a little higher of my daily intake. And that,
nothing wrong with
I
that.
think that's made a really big difference in how I feel. And just, I think it's really contributed to building my lean muscle mass too.
So how do you feel the difference between your energy with the slight change in the diet? Obviously including more protein and getting those ratios right.
I just have a more constant energy. I don't get that like lull in the middle of the day.
Gotcha.
I don't get as hungry between meals. A lot of times I have to force myself to eat snacks throughout the day because I'm not really hungry because I'm eating such protein-rich meals that they, would last me till the next meal.
So do you feel like eating nutrition? Or well, let me ask you this: roughly about how many calories do you take in a day?
Between like 1,500 and 1,600 calories a day.
Right, and you're like and you're in a maintenance phase, so you probably have a little bit more calories than someone who's looking to lose, who's watching this. But
yeah. When I started, I think my goal was around like 1,350.
Okay,
maybe.
yeah, that absolutely makes sense. And now that you're shifted to a maintenance phase where you've already you hit 100% of your goal, and now that you're at a maintenance phase, we obviously added in more calories, but the ratios and all that fun stuff are stay about the same.
Yeah.
But do you find with that 1,500 calories that when you have it's high protein and complex carbs and all the things we talk about, do you feel like you're starving yourself throughout the day, or do you feel like you have okay?
No, sometimes I feel like I'm eating more than I need to be eating just because I'm so full. So yeah, definitely don't feel like I'm, not eating enough, which I get from a lot of people. They think I'm obviously not eating because I've lost so much weight.
Right.
But my husband vouches for me a lot on that. No, he eats all the time. He eats a lot. So yeah.
Right. And as your metabolism, boosts by, obviously the nutrition as well as the strength training, you find that your body actually wants more. It's like you start feeling hungrier sooner. So you have those meals, obviously spaced evenly throughout the day, but you're not sitting there starving yourself all day in order to get great results.
Right.
I like it. So before you started coming here, what were some of the obstacles that were preventing you from coming in and working out with us?
I would say fear, although like that encompasses a lot. Fear of the unknown, fear that I wouldn't be able to keep up in the boot camp, that like I needed to get in better shape before I could come to boot camp, because just the word boot camp to me was scary from things I'd seen on TV.
Right. Probably thought we were gonna be here yelling at you, get your ass in gear,
right?
Push-ups.
Right. And I remember telling my friend Angela, who's been working out there for a long time, I said, well, let me get in better shape first, and then, I'll come join you. And she definitely encouraged me to just, get on with it and give it a try. And then, the dreaded, I know a lot of other women feel the same way, that mom guilt, that I don't want to pull myself away from my family, from my husband when I leave the house.
Uh-oh. Still there?
Oh, I am. Sorry.
No, you're good. Oh, we're back. Okay, cool.
Okay. So anyway, that dreaded mom guilt of leaving and taking time away from my family to go do something for myself seemed selfish in some way.
Yeah.
So there we go. And then the financial piece of it too. I mean, all of it, like, I think is just hard as a mom to think about putting yourself first and spending money and time on yourself. when in all reality, it makes you a better mom and a better wife and a better version of yourself. And if you just make some minor adjustments, and with the schedule you guys have and the amount of options for classes, I'm able to get up, get my workout in, and get home before anybody's even awake. So it's not really affecting anybody in the house.
So you basically take some time for yourself, get to become a better version of yourself so you can help and assist the family even more and have more energy and strength and all that stuff to do it. Sounds like those fears that you had, in the beginning, which are legit, fears were, now that you look back, do you feel like, those fears were preventing you from doing something that you probably knew you should have been doing the entire time?
Oh yeah. But that's the case with everything in life, right?
Sure.
Like career changes,
Sure.
Starting my health and wellness journey of Plexus. I always had excuses of why I couldn't do it, and they were based around fears that, just because it was unknown, it was scary. So
you know what?
Yeah.
I find that when I come out of my shell and step outside of my comfort zone, I find that is when I grow the most. So when something scares me, or I'm just like, oh my God, I'm a little hesitant, like, in the back of my mind, like, I know I should do it, but I'm just kind of hesitant because of, what others might think, or, whatever. Now that I'm where I'm at today, I find it, I step up to those challenges, but I tell you, 5 years ago, I would step away from a lot of things out of those fears. And I think the more you step out of your comfort zone, the easier it is to do it the next time. Is that kind of what you've been finding?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And actually, we're gonna come back to that plexus part a bit, because I want to get a little bit of more information about that, if you don't mind too.
Not at all.
Let's got two more questions. Okay. And when you said Angela, were you talking about Angela Holmes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. She's awesome.
She is awesome.
So based on your transformation thus far, how has your life changed? Maybe we've covered a lot of it already.
Yeah, I definitely would say I have a lot more energy, and I don't know that's 100% from boot camp, but definitely like getting in that habit of getting up in the morning and getting my day started. My best days are always Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, when I get to go to boot camp first thing in the morning. Just something about starting your day that way. So I feel like I'm more patient with my kids. I just have more energy to keep up with them. I sleep better at night because I'm, intentional about getting to bed on time, because I have to get up early the next morning. And yeah, mostly that, and just my confidence, just having higher confidence. Because I definitely don't think that it's all about looks, but the fact
100%.
that I have transformed my body so much has really built my confidence. I just feel more comfortable in my own skin, more comfortable in my clothes. I don't have to think as much about what I'm going to put on, because I don't know, I'm just not so self-conscious about how it's going to look on me.
You're confident that everything's going to look good, damn it.
Yeah. Right?
And it is.
Shopping for clothes is way more fun.
Hey, awesome. And did you find like the clothes that you were wearing before, that you needed to buy new ones because they didn't fit, or were we just fitting back into clothes that we had previously? Or just they fit differently?
No, I did have a lot of clothes I got rid of.
Okay.
Which has been cool, that we work out with all women, and everybody's at a different fitness level. So I was able to pass on a lot of stuff to other people that, were, at a different point in their fitness journey, and that was really cool. But
that's freaking awesome.
Yeah, so I had to get some new stuff, but I didn't mind.
Yeah, hey, we give you an excuse to go shopping.
Right.
All right. So, for anyone that is watching this video, or seen our Facebook profile picture that we currently have up, and are wondering how can they make a transformation just like you did? What's a couple of tips that you would give them?
I would say my biggest words of encouragement would be to stop making excuses. I think it's really easy for us to make excuses, to not do things. And Lord knows I had every reason to stop over the past year. I've had a really rough year in my personal life. And, um, you know, I kind of made a vow to myself in the beginning that I was going to continue to take care of myself no matter how hard it got. And I think if everyone would have that mindset to just push past their fears and whatever obstacle they think's in their way, if they just push through it, that they can have the same exact results that I've had.
Man, that's awesome right there. That's a good.
And be consistent. Yeah.
So don't make excuses and be consistent, because excuses don't burn calories, for one.
Right. Right.
But you know what? One of the reasons I wanted to do this spotlight, outside of the great results you got and all the things we talked about so far, was you had, without going into details, you had many reasons to stop, to give up, or to say, hey, I'm just not going to do this. But through it all, you said 2016 has been a rough year. Through it all, you kept going, you kept pushing through, and you didn't let those things stop you, and you continued to put yourself first so that you could be the best version of yourself for others that you may have needed to help. And I think I wanted to make sure that we shared that with other people, because I think sometimes it's raining outside, it's snowing outside, the wind's blowing a little too heavy or whatever, and I'll screw it, I'm gonna skip my workout and all that. And you get up at 5-6 in the morning, come and see us. Don't make excuses. Work your butt off every single boot camp, and here we are. Is it like 6-12 months later, and voila.
Yeah.
But it was from not making excuses, because if you there was a point where you could have just stopped and no one would have said, hey, why are you stopping, blah blah blah, and no one would ask any questions. But
right.
You didn't. You pushed through, and I just want to say congratulations, and thanks for being that motivation to others, but also showing people that no matter what you're going through, always keep your goals front of mind, and push yourself to limits that you haven't pushed yourself. Keep yourself outside of that comfort zone, and through doing that, you get awesome results and you get an awesome outcome just like you did. So congratulations, and thanks for being an awesome client.
Thank you, Zach.
No problem. So I saw you in here when we were doing your spotlight yesterday, and you had you were talking about some energy, you're like, man, I'm off this plexus high energy stuff. I was like, oh, okay. You seem to have a little extra pep in your step. So,
I do.
While we're on here, why don't you tell us a little bit about that? I see you wearing a shirt too. I like it.
I am. I'm crazy plexus lady.
Okay. What's it all about?
Well, it's a natural health and wellness company, and it's all natural supplements. So I take a variety of their products that just, they address a lot of the core issues, which are gut health, your blood sugar, and inflammation. So it's not like a diet pill or, some kind of diet fad. It really is addressing what's going on inside of your body, because our bodies are very damaged from use of antibiotics, the processed foods we eat. Like even if you eat a perfectly clean diet, the soil that our vegetables and fruits are grown in are mineral deficient. So it just, our diets look so different now than they did, years and years ago.
Absolutely.
So it's really just using these products to come in and heal all that damage and keep your body working like it's supposed to.
Hey,
and more efficiently.
Absolutely. Awesomeness from the inside out,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
So
yes. I
flexes
use
helps
that
with,
term a lot.
with getting
Help
the
you from the inside out.
right. It helps you get the inside, and then obviously, what comes, what's good on the inside manifests itself, on the outside, and boom. So if anyone needs to know more about that plexus stuff, I'm gonna make sure to come have them see you.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right, cool.
I'd love to talk to him.
All right, sounds good. Well, hey, thanks for doing the spotlight, and thanks for being awesome and sharing, your insights, but also sharing some tips with folks that's watching this.
Thank you for being awesome.
They can do. Hey, no doubt, no doubt. We're happy to help however we can, and tomorrow we'll see you at the next boot camp, and we'll keep seeing you kicking some more butt.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thanks again for doing the interview, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
All right. Thanks, Zach.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.